Hey there, I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart, giving you a look at the radar here in a little bit as we have a line of some severe storms heading our way. Now just got an issue for parts of Cuyahoga County, Lorain County, so starting to see a few of our counties here in Northeast Ohio put in these severe thunderstorm warnings. Right now, we're seeing this kind of piece together and develop, really just kind of initialized here over the past hour or so, and we'll continue to see this push off to the east. A lot of lightning embedded in this too, and we're also getting a lot of reports of some hail and also some gusty conditions. With that, we're getting a lot of reports of some downed trees. Just want to read a few of these from the National Weather Service that we're getting in. Downed trees on the north side of Holiday Lakes, north of the Willard area. Also some pea-sized hail in North Fairfield, so getting some reports of that. Quarter-sized hail in Avon. Let us know if you're seeing anything out there. These storms definitely could pack a little bit of a punch when it comes to the winds and also the possibility of some hail. All right, let's go through all of these severe thunderstorm warnings. Cuyahoga County, Lorain in this severe thunderstorm warning, that's until 9:45. And then we have another one for parts of Huron and Lorain County until 9:15. That's mainly the western edge and southern edge of Lorain County. And then taking us a little farther south into Ashland, Huron, and even Richland County, we have that severe thunderstorm warning until 9:30. That's when we're expecting that to kind of cross over 71 and continue its journey off to the east. Just want to give you a little look at some of these warnings, how they're just kind of lining up to the west side of 71 right now. We'll continue to see this move over towards 71 and east of that as we get through the night. I'd say that severe threat's probably going to stick around as we get closer to 11 o'clock and then midnight, and that's when that will come to an end. But up until then, we're going to keep a very close eye on the radar. All right, let's take some of the lightning off right now with a few of these storms so we can kind of give you an idea of where all of that is. Let me take that off of here. And then we'll go to this radar so you can kind of get a better look. Getting in a report from Joey in Avon about 5 minutes ago that they had some pea-sized hail in that region. All right, let's zoom in on this radar. Here we go. There's a little bit of a better picture for us, and we'll take some of the lightning off. We know there's a lot of lightning embedded in some of these storms, but just want to give you kind of a better idea of where these are. We're seeing this now, parts of Cuyahoga County starting to move on in. Mainly the western part, so just south of Bay Village, getting a lot of rain, a lot of lightning. Avon seeing that right now. These are all kind of trekking off to the north and east. They're continuing that severe thunderstorm. Wow, hail and an inch and a quarter. Wind miles, wind speeds up to about 60 miles per hour. So a lot of these storms again are progressing just off to the north and east. So we'll continue to see Elyria with some pretty hefty rain. Through Oberlin, we're seeing that. A lot of rain and maybe even some hail closer to Wakeman and Clarksfield. And then New London, you're about to have a nice downpour head your way. That's now sitting in North Fairfield. And it seems like we can have some hail embedded in that storm that we're seeing. And then that takes us down to parts of Ashland County, where we're expecting that line of storms to head your way too. We'll actually put a bit of a track on that for you. If we jump on this radar here, and then there we go, perfect. All right, let's put a bit of a track on this. So again, this is moving off to the north-northeast, right around 45 miles per hour. So wow, these storms are really trekking, but hey, we want to get them out here, so no complaints on that. So if we push this off to the northeast, right around there, this line will start to move into Bailey Lakes around 9:17, Sullivan at 9:26, and then Chatham right around 9:41, and Lafayette at 9:50. So some power outages definitely possible with some of this. We've already had a lot of downed trees embedded in some of these systems thanks to the gusty winds that we have seen. We had a lot of humidity through the day. Temperatures were in the 80s, so we've had a lot to fuel and supply these storms. And now thanks to this cold front, we're seeing that kind of move on in. All right, let's take it a little bit more to the north. We'll put a track on this. So we'll see these storms right now that are in parts of Lorain County and parts of Cuyahoga County. That'll start to be closer to the Olmsted area at 9:13, Parma around 9:30, and then Brunswick at 9:46. And again, main threats we're looking at right now is the possibility of those 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and also some pretty hefty hail. We've already seen a good amount of hail reports across the area, and it's very possible that we could see some hail get right around an inch or maybe even a little bit more. Kevin says, hope Geauga Lake didn't have to close early for these storms. Carla, anything for Stark County? Right now, we're not really seeing anything for Stark County. Let me zoom out and I'll show you Stark County. There you go. You're kind of in the clear. But I'd say as we get closer to 10 o'clock, that's probably 10 o'clock and even 11 o'clock, we'll probably see those storms kind of head that way. So right now, they're just to the west of 71. We are expecting them to cross over 71. We'll see if they can hold that strength now that we are seeing the sunset and losing a little bit of that instability. So we will see if those storms can hold together. But right now, they are on the west side of 71, and they should cross over right around 10, 11 o'clock tonight. We'll be on air at that point, so you can join us at Fox 8. We'll be tracking that for you. And if anything does come up, we'll be sure to pop in with a cut-in if needed. Okay, let's take you into parts of Cuyahoga County. Again, moving into Lakewood is where we're starting to see some of the heaviest rain and storms. We'll put a track right here. I know that's right where our radar beam is, so a little bit hard to see. But if these storms continue on that track, they'll be closer to University Heights, University Circle area at 9:24, and then Garfield Heights 9:26, Bedford at 9:37, and then moving into Chesterland at 9:41. Dan is asking about Medina. Parts of Medina County was in that severe thunderstorm warning, but we're really not seeing much for Medina County right now. Excuse me while I move the radar. There you can see you're in the clear now. We'll put when we're expecting these storms to move on in. So they'll just be kind of knocking on the door of Medina, the city. I'd say closer to 9:43. Going to be near Brunswick around that area too. Liverpool at 9:35. Grafton at 9:16. So these storms will continue progressing off to the north and east, and then we'll be a little bit closer and moving into Medina County right around then. AK Run says Elyria had some pea-sized hail at the front of the storm. Yes, so let us know if you are seeing any hail, or at least hearing it. Maybe you'll be hearing it on your roof a little later. Definitely hearing a lot about wind. Christine, what about the Cleveland Euclid border? Let's clear this out and we'll head up that way. Right now, not seeing much of anything, but I'd say closer to about 9:45, we'll probably start to see some storms head into that area of Cuyahoga County. Right now, most of that is in Lorain County, just starting to nose into parts of Cuyahoga County, so the North Olmsted area, the Westlake area, just starting to see some of those thunderstorms creep in. Most of this is back by Lorain County, southern Lorain County, seeing a pretty good thunderstorm. Actually, we can turn on the hail and see, oh yeah, we're seeing a lot of decent sized hail. Right now it looks like right around Elyria, right near 80 and what is this, 57, seeing a nice opportunity for some hail. And then near Kipton, so just to the west of Oberlin and even Pittsfield, we're seeing that. really could be seeing some decent sized hail just to the north of New London, near Fitchville, and just south of the Heartland area, parts of Huron County. So that's where we are seeing it embedded in a few of these storms. We could have some hail in that. Let's get to what we're expecting as we get into the rest of the night. Here's this cold front. That's kind of what's triggering everything, what's allowing for those storms to develop. That'll continue pushing on through slowly as we head into the rest of the night, and that's what is triggering a few of those storms. Now, we're just got this in from the Storm Prediction Center. They're kind of narrowing in on parts of Northeast Ohio for that storm risk. So the slight risk now really just right around Northeast Ohio. So that's east of 71, including Cuyahoga County, Stark County, Summit County, Medina County, up through Ashtabula, Lake, Geauga, Trumbull, and then Tuscarawas County, Mahoning, Columbiana County, Wayne County, Ashland County. So that's the area where they're kind of focusing in on the potential for that severe weather as we head into the next few hours. And this is going to be kind of short-lived, because once we get closer to 11 o'clock at midnight, we're going to start to see that move on out. Here's our timeline of how we're thinking this is all going to play out. So now up until about 11 o'clock, we'll continue to see the possibility for the severe storms. Overnight, lingering showers possible, mainly south, but we're really starting to quiet things down. And then tomorrow, drier and cooler. Next few hours, I'd say hail and wind going to be the main threats that we're watching out for, but can't rule out the chance for a little bit of rotation in these storms. We have not seen that yet. We will knock on wood with that, and we will let you know if that does happen. But right now, we're just seeing a strong wind threat and a hail threat. Here's a look around 9 o'clock. We're expecting that to continue to press east of 71, and then that will mainly be off to the east of 71 right around 10, 11 o'clock. And we could still see a few of those storms stick around that could be on the strong to severe side. By overnight, by midnight, 1 a.m., we'll start to dry things out. Tomorrow's looking quiet. And then as we get into the day tomorrow, nice little break for us Thursday, a nice break Friday until Friday night when we have our next round at rain and storms moving on in. So enjoy the kind of calm conditions that we have Thursday and Friday. By the weekend, we'll have a system move in early Saturday. We'll get a bit of a break Saturday night, but then Sunday into Monday, another system moves in, bringing us the chance for on and off showers and maybe a few thunderstorms as we get into the beginning of the week. So Memorial Day doesn't look like a washout, but it does. We are going to keep those rain chances around. We'll have a more detailed look at that forecast coming up at 10 o'clock tonight, and we'll also keep an eye on this potential for some severe weather as we get into the next few hours. So we're going to head on out of here so we can kind of get ready for the 10 o'clock show. I want to leave you with one last look at the radar. And again, we have a few severe thunderstorm warnings out there. A lot of these last until about 9:15 or 9:30. And these storms will continue moving past 71 to the east as we get into 11 o'clock and then midnight, and then they'll be out of our area. So stay weather aware. Make sure you have a good way to get a lot of these updates on your phone. We will break in if needed, but if not, we'll have more information at 10 o'clock. So hopefully we will see you there. Have a great night.